It was a good day today. The concern obviously when you come out of a game like that is, can you get refocused and can you get your energy back and can you get the enthusiasm for the game back? Can you get over the disappointment of the loss? And our guys have done that. They really have. And I think, the way we've set up our schedule helps. I think the leaders on this team and their mindset helps. I think the way we've gone about this year, starting in the spring, helps. The mindset that we're trying to create helps. So I've seen a team that got refocused and onto our next opponent immediately, and really that started Monday, after we put it to bed Sunday night. So I think they're excited about another opportunity to go out in the Rose Bowl and play good football. We've been playing good football. Now what we need to do is have results. We're a good football team, but we need to win. And I like this football team, and I like the direction we're headed, but we've got to win. And so Saturday night's very important for us, and I think they understand that. I know they understand that, and I think they're excited about it. I know they're excited about it. So there we go.
Talked Monday about whittling down the number of running backs and receivers. How has that process gone, and how's the decision making come about in making that decision?
Well, you're going to still see everybody. What's important as coaches is that you do a great job during the week of putting guys in situations in practice that they're going to probably experience in games. And sometimes when you roll a lot of guys through, a guy might not get, you try your best, but you might not get a rep in practice of something that he's going to have a chance to do in a game. And so you just really have to make sure your planning is perfect. You really can't miss one rep. And we roll a lot of guys through. We have a lot of really good players. We want to get them work. We want to keep everyone involved. The more guys you can keep involved, the better buy-in that you have. But you just have to measure that, and it's gone well. Everyone will still play. Some will just play more than others. Some will play in specific situations, others in other situations. So we just have to do a really good job of coaches and making sure the plan is always solid. Not the game plan, but the playing plan.
Did you talk to the guys about who was going to get more and less? Obviously it's probably apparent out to them out here in practice too, but is there a psychological component of that?
Yeah, there always is. I think, what's important is anytime you're going to make any type of adjustment, in playing time or in a starter, and maybe being replaced. Not that happened. You have to communicate it. It's important that you communicate and you understand. They understand why it's being done. They might not like it, but you have to be honest with them. You have to let them know this is why we're doing this. And I think if you do that, then once again, they embrace it a little bit more quickly.
Guys like Josh Woods and Darius Pickett were seeing a lot of time with the second unit during fall camp. They've obviously gotten a lot of reps and a lot of first team reps this last couple of weeks. What have you thought about what they bring to that unit?
Well, they've earned it. They're both really good young players, and we want to get them time. We want to get the other guys too time as well. We've got a good secondary. We've got a lot of guys back there that can play, and that's a great thing to have. But sometimes it creates a little bit of a logjam. But Darius has done a heck of a job. He makes plays for us. He's dependable. He's very solid in run defense and in pass defense. He's come up with a couple interceptions, so we want to get him on the field. Josh Woods is a big, fast, physical, smart young man who really looks like he's figured it out. I've seen over the last 2 weeks a guy that goes from kind of thinking he's right to knowing he's right. So when you react with certainty, you react faster. So I'm excited about those guys.
When you talk about the mental bounce back, how much does Trevor help in terms of meeting with the team and stuff like that?
Well, he hadn't been around this week. It's just, I think it's a residual from all the things that we've talked about as a staff with Trevor, and all of us, and just the mindset that we're carrying into this season. It's got to be something that builds through the year. It just can't be a one-time thing. It's got to be ingrained in you. And I think the mindset that we want, the way we think, the way we talk, the way we react, I see a difference. And I think it's a culmination, or it's a process that's ongoing, but I see the results of it. I see it getting better all the time.
You guys this is like a stretch of 3 late night games in 4 weeks, starting with BYU. Did you like the way that unfolded as far as your routine that day, and will you kind of keep that constant?
Yeah. We've been doing the same routine. I've been doing the same night game routine for like a long time. So, the games are played when they're played where they're played, in the conditions that they're played in, against the opponent that they pick, and you can't worry about those things that you can't control. You control what you can control, and what we control is, how we spend that day and how we plan and how we organize. And I think we've done a good job with that.
Injury-wise, do you guys get through?
We're in good shape. Yeah, we're in good shape injury-wise for this point in the season. I feel good about where we are that way. I think our athletic training staff does a tremendous job. Our doctors of getting guys back when they can get back as quick as they can get back, but also being cautious about their well-being.
So Eli's elbow is okay?
Eli's working through it, and if he's okay to go Saturday, he'll be ready to go. Okay? You guys have a great